Okay, we have Blackhawks and Tropa on the field right now.
Tropa making that big move to the 50 brick.
Good position to be if you could get there. You could really keep that snake side in check.
Yep. I mean, that's exactly what he's doing. I mean, from
And
there.
the Dorito wedge they took.
Yep.
Very aggressive breakout.
Early kill for Tropa. Killing a back player for Blackhawks. I mean, this is what this guy for Tropa has to do. He's staying there at the 50 brick, just holding that snake player, shooting. But if I'm him, I'm shooting both sides of the bunker. You know what I mean? That way he can't do anything. I understand kneeling down, getting a little bit more comfortable, but if I'm him, I probably want to be like standing up just a little bit to get a little bit better of an angle to shoot down. But I mean, other than that, he's doing his job. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing. I mean, point slowing down. They really got to start talking to each other and start figuring out who's got the ball. Blackhawks making a big move out to that Dorito side. Oh, there it is. That's the kill.
Where'd that come from?
From the brick.
From the brick?
Yeah, he did it. He did his job. As soon as he popped out, he got clapped in the face. That's exactly what he needs to do. Opens it up for Tropa to I mean,
they're controlling this 50 right here, the Tropa.
Oh, absolutely. They're in the 50 brick and the 50 snake.
And the Dorito 50.
And the Dorito 50. I mean, they're just holding it down. They don't at this point, you don't need to I don't want to say you don't have to play aggressive, but it's just playing smart.
Another body walking off for Blackhawks on the D side.
Yep.
So they only have what, 2 bodies left.
Yep. In that making that huge move. See, he never should have been able to make that move all the way into the Dorito. Nobody was looking D side from either the brick or that 50 snake. The brick and 50 snake, they really got to be talking to each other. They should not be shooting the same way. You know what I mean? And especially for the 50 snake, like just throw him paint. You don't have to throw a huge stream over there, but it's just keeping that guy.
Blackhawks just couldn't see to that point.
Yep.
Guess they're just trying to conserve that time.
I mean, they had 2 bodies left.
And they were in good positions. They were in that snake side Dorito and the Dorito 2. So as long as they communicated, but I guess that could have gone on for another 2 or 3 minutes the way it was going, and they wanted to save their time.
But even still, you get the kill from you kill the guy in the 50 snake. You kill the guy in the 50 snake. They have nobody on the snake side. You know what I mean? It opens it up for them. They're only on the D side in that 50 brick, and it gives the opportunity for their snake side Dorito to start wrapping. You know what I mean? Putting a little bit more pressure on that 50 brick. So.
Oh, they took a timeout already? Someone took a timeout already.
It's probably Khaos. I don't see any bodies at the box. I mean,
that's not a good start.
It's not a good start. It really isn't. You gotta be ready for your point. You know what I mean? Especially, it's the first point of the match. How are you not ready?
Still not at the box.
I mean, you gotta. They have time. They have time, which is good. But I mean, if they needed that timeout later on, they screwed themselves.
Yeah, you definitely want that towards the end of the game, just to figure out a game plan when you're in a pinch. But if they're not ready, they're not ready. They're still not at the box. There's only 30 seconds left.
Okay, here we go. They're coming on out. So if I'm Sunday Sleepers, I should have been watching their match. I should know that they're going to be sending this guy to the 50 snake off the break almost every single point. You kill him.
Get your gun in the right spot if you know your lanes.
Yep.
And there he goes.
Yep.
Did he make it in clean?
Yeah, he definitely made it in clean, but Sunday Sleepers also made it into that D-side wedge, which is a good place to be.
And so did Khaos.
And so did Khaos. And Khaos is also stacked across the back line. Sunday Sleeper's getting a check in the snake. Nope. He's clean. Ref calling it rub. So if I'm Sleepers, though, I want to get out of that corner. I want to get into the Dorito. So the only issue here right now for Khaos is that their 50 snake player, his gun is down. It looks like he's having gun issues. So you got to make sure your equipment is ready to go.
Change out the batteries, gas it up the night before, make sure it's holding air.
Yep. I mean, it could be having some paint issue in the weather, but
Normally that's when it's hot, when you get swelling of the balls and the feed neck.
Exactly.
But I don't see that happening today. It's pretty cold out.
Yeah. So, okay, Khaos going into that Snake 2 as well. So in the 50 Snake and the Snake 2. But Snake 2 is getting a check. Is he getting called out? Nope, he's clean. Oh, but they lose their 50 Snake player. It looks like the Sunday Sleeper guy in the Snakeside Dorito dinked him out. I mean, that frees up the pressure for his Snake player. And he's really got to have a conversation with his Snake player to see what are you shooting at? What zone? Who are you containing? Like, if you're not really containing anybody, you gotta work with your back player to make a move. But I mean, we see Khaos in a great position from that Snakeside Aztec, being able to hold it down. And if I'm the what's that called? The Snakeside Dorito player, like you gotta look a little bit. You know what I mean? You gotta peek. Oh no!
Sleepers just lost their snake player.
Oh man, where did he get shot from though?
I don't know. I didn't see any paint coming that way. Must.
And it was on his chest and he was on his stomach, so it's gotta be somewhat of an older hit. But I mean, that frees up Khaos to potentially get further up into the snake. And if I'm them, you gotta recognize that they have nobody in the snake. They have somebody in that Snakeside Dorito.
Sleepers just lost their Dorito player.
Oh no!
So just two bodies on that snake side. This is what we were seeing before. Just one by one, they drop by flies.
Exactly. I mean, they're in great position, and they just slowly lose their body. And what is that? Another player walking off for Sunday Sleepers? He just walked past the back line. Yeah.
Well, I think that was the one from before.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. So it's now definitely 2-on-4 or 2-on-3, but I think it's 2-on-4. So, I mean, oh, did Khaos get, oh, did Sunday Sleepers get the drop on Khaos? Oh, he almost did. Yep. Sleepers, that snake guy, he's got to be looking. Oh, what are we doing here?
What a long point. This is probably one of the longest ones we've seen today.
He's got it. If he gets this, oh, Sleepers, you gotta get that 50 snake kill. He just bombed on. Yep, there it is. He gets the kill. Oh, that's huge. That's massive for them. Oh
wait.
Is he hit?
Oh,
yep. They traded. I mean, for Khaos, that's exactly.
Here he goes to run him down.
Yep, that's exactly what you need. Yep, there's the rundown. Make sure you don't step out of bounds again. Good stuff.
Two bodies live. Check. Make sure you're clean.
Yep. Play it slow. Play it slow. Yep. There's the concede. Great job by Khaos. You know what I mean? They got into positions. They played it slow. They know how Sunday Sleepers. They're easily dinked out. You know what I mean? And that, realistically, what was huge for them is that the 50 snake player traded out. If he just died, I mean, the game changes if he just dies.
Blew it open.
I wouldn't say blew it open. I think it's a good trade.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because if he didn't trade, they have no snake side now. You know what I mean? Yeah, he made that trade count is the biggest thing. Especially since they're up bodies, I don't think he necessarily needed to battle. I think he just had to be there as a presence, especially knowing that, like, Sunday Sleepers, he's already on the outside. You know what I mean? He came out. He saw some paint coming in. You don't need to battle that when you know that you're up 4-on-2, 3-on-2, and you have better field position.
Okay, Tropa and Blackhawks getting started.
Oh, Tropa going to that 50 brick. Yeah, he's got to look snake side. He's got to kill that snake player. Yep, there it is. That's the key kill that they needed. And Blackhawks also having a back player coming off the field as well. 5-on-3. That opens up the. They let the guy fill out. See, that's what you need to not happen. You blew out the snake side. You gotta stay that way to catch the people filling, because that's an easy kill for you as long as you just stay there. You can't go hunting somewhere else. You gotta stick to your job. Well, Blackhawks losing another player out of the back, and just Tropa coming down the field.
And there's the concession. Still a lot of time left on the clock.
Yeah, plenty of time left to make a comeback, but I mean, Blackhawks, they're just quickly, like, they're not coming off in clumps, but they're coming off like very close to clumps. One body comes off, another 10, 15 seconds later, another body comes off, and they're just like, they're coming off one by one, but it's coming off quickly. I mean, Tropa's doing a lot of right things, but they're letting people fill out. They're giving up bunkers when they don't have to. They know that they killed the front snake guy. They know that they should know that he was on an island. All that brick guy had to do is just stay looking further down the field on the snake side, and he's gonna get that kill of the guy going out wide. Boom, that's an easy kill. Make it easy for your front players to move up the field, and by getting those easy kills, there's no reason why you shouldn't be trying to get those easy kills.
Okay, Khaos is running to the box again. Up 1 point to Sunday Sleepers.
Sleepers going into the snake.
Is that 5 guns up for Khaos, but doesn't seem like they got
No, I mean,
kill off break.
Sleepers is getting a really hard look down, but nope, he's clean. Khaos made it into that D side wedge, which is a great place to be in. I mean, I like the fact that they changed out their breakout. They're doing something a little bit more conservative. Teams are starting to key up on the 50 snake break. So, especially once you get in there, if somebody matches to that 50 brick, it's tough to live in that 50 snake. It's real tough to live. So, they're choosing the way of making sure that they have all their bodies alive and not necessarily wasting somebody, just having a presence in the 50 snake. But I mean, right now, Sunday Sleepers, they got only the home looking snake way.
First body walking off
From that snake side tower. That's a key kill for Sunday Sleepers. That's gonna free it up for their snake player to start making some moves. So, I mean, they're also in the Dorito 2. It's a good place to be. Unsure where their 5th body is, but unless they lost it, he's got to be in that D side tower or in the wedge, or potentially in the 50 Dorito. All right, that snake side Aztec makes it out to the corner. His goal has got to be making it up to that Dorito. You know what I mean? Be in a better place to support your front snake player. Oh, and they get a kill. Khaos.
D side.
Yeah, Khaos coming out of that D side can. That's a big kill. I mean, what I like to see out of Sunday Sleepers right now is that Dorito 2 player, he's wrapping the bunker. He's doing exactly what he needs to be doing. They got another kill. So it's got to be 4. Yeah, it's 4-on-2 right now. So the ball is really in court for their Dorito player. He's got to start making moves up the field.
This guy's got to get out of the back from Sleepers.
Absolutely. I mean, really the position where he needs to go to is probably start moving wide on the Dorito side to help out his Dorito player so that he can move up. Yep, not a bad move into that tower.
Khaos is crossed up. They're in good positions. They're in that Dorito 2 and that Snakeside Dorito.
Yeah, they're definitely in safe positions, but Sleeper's starting to make moves through the center. You gotta be careful because you gotta know that they're looking heads up. Their front players, they gotta start.
Oh, a flag? Who's that thrown on?
It's definitely thrown on Khaos. It's gotta. So
That's the last 2 players, though, is it not?
yep, I'm seeing the Dorito side player coming off. I mean, Sunday Sleeper is really working as a team, moving up the field as a team.
And here he comes. Stays at the box.
You got to hit the buzzer, dude. You got to save the time.
Only 2 minutes left.
I mean, it ties up the game, so I'd rather make sure you're clean before you hit it. But you got to move faster. You got to move faster.
They didn't know. It doesn't seem like on the Snake side they saw that this guy made it up there.
No, they definitely didn't. But it's the guy in the back. He's got to be the one counting the bodies come off the field. It's his job to know the confirmed kill count, and he should have known. Yeah, I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bodies now coming off the field. Hey, even when it's 3 bodies off the field, you gotta know, and you gotta be talking to the guy in front of you. Just like, hey, it's kill 3. I know that it's you, me, looking across the field to see how many bodies, if I can see our teammates alive. Hey, I know that it's potentially 41. You know what I mean? Or 31. I don't know what's all the way on the opposite side of the field, but you can see on the stream here that they're going across the field. So if you don't see any of your teammates going in front of you to go into the pits, you got to assume that they're alive.
So that game's tied up now with only 2 minutes left on the clock. Tropa's up 2-0 to Blackhawks. A lot of time on the clock, almost 7 minutes.
Blackhawks, they got to survive. They got to survive. Tropa's doing a lot of right things right now. It's going to be tough for them. Tropa making it to that 50 brick, going into the snake off break.
And the Dorito wedge, so they took some very key positions.
Yeah, I mean, taking a lot of ground. You know what I mean? If they're making it to their bunkers alive, yeah, take the spots. Especially if they're giving it to them. Oh, they lost their snake player. I mean, if I'm their 50 brick player, I'm just waiting and I'm hunting. You know what I mean? I'm not really shooting my gun. I'm waiting for the guy to make the move to try to get that quick kill. You know what I mean? Just try to snipe him out. You don't want him to know that you're there. So the only thing that we really need to see from Tropa is really somebody starting to swing around and fill out to the snake side. Because it looks like they got a guy in the back center, and he just got to get out of there.
Blackhawks have to make a move. They are down.
Oh, they killed the back center player. So it's definitely going to come from that Snakeside Dorito player. I mean, that's a crucial kill, but they don't know that. I still don't think that they know that the brick player is there unless he gave up his position. You know what I mean? Yep. Oh, did he get him? He might. Oh, he's changing the other side.
Blackhawks lost their Dorito player.
See, he gave it up. See, now if I'm black, yep. See, that's you gave up the bump. Oh, I mean, I guess that's a trade. But I mean, it kind of looked like a spin to me.
His gun was facing him. It did move.
Yeah, but
I guess it's a questionable call, but it didn't look like a spin to me.
Blackhawks making all the right moves here, crawling up the snake, taking ground, being unnoticed. Got to figure out where the bodies are, play it smart.
It's just this Dorito 2 over here on Tropa.
I think so.
He's retreating back to the corner and gets clapped out.
I mean, making the tactical retreat, definitely the right idea. Definitely the right idea, especially if you know that you're the only one alive and your down bodies, and there's at least more than one body on the other side. I mean, it's just tough when you make that tactical retreat on the D side. It's to a baby Dorito. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of bunker to hide behind.
They got to touch the box here. They're losing time. Every second counts when you're about to be down, when you're still down a point.
Absolutely.
3 minutes and 40 seconds, plenty of time to come back if they can close out a quick point and tie it up. Okay, Sunday Sleepers and New York Khaos tied up with 2 minutes left on the clock. Each point went way longer than that, so let's see if they could speed it up.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's you want to play to not lose, but you still got to play to win. You really got to play to win. But it's when it comes down to the end of the game, you really got to try to make sure that, especially like once you hit that minute mark, you're not doing something stupid and you get a major penalty. And we know, and we've been seeing all day, that the refs are not afraid to let the birds fly. You know what I mean? A lot of games have started to become decided because penalties are being thrown at crucial moments in time. Teams are getting a lot of penalties. You got to make sure that you're playing clean paintball. Okay, Khaos doing that 50 snake move. I mean, I think that's the right gameplay. Gotta take the ground. Oh no, but is Khaos gonna lose their back snake player? No, it's looking good for him.
Clean.
Yep, no, it's good. That's good for them. And Khaos is also making moves up the Dorito side as well. They're in that Dorito 2.
Are we still 5-on-5?
I think we're still 5-on-5. I mean, there's no way.
Oh,
yep,
he was.
There's no way you.
Standing up in Snake 50 like
Come
that?
on, you gotta know that you're gonna get killed. Like there's no way. So, it's 5-on-4, just over a minute left on the clock. You gotta pay attention to the time. Sunday Sleepers making a wide move off to the Dorito 2. It's a great place. So you gotta start trying to dink people out and start working together. Gotta get the communication up. Oh, but Sunday Sleepers lose their 50 Dorito player. He was in a great spot. So it brings us to 4-on-4. We're under a minute. So Sunday Sleepers making the move up the middle. Not about. Oh, but they lose their back snake player. You gotta stay alive, dude.
And now they're moving up into that Doritos, and he got clapped out.
All right, so if I'm Khaos, like it's you got to start trying to think. It's like there's 30 seconds on the clock. Hey, it's time to go. There you go. Here's the launch. He's making moves. There it is. Just hit the buzzer. Exactly. That's exactly what you need to be doing. You forget about the last guy because he's not paying attention to you, and you go for the point. We play to win, not for kills. Great job by New York Khaos.
20 seconds left on the clock.
I mean, that's exactly. They were up bodies. They have the ability to sacrifice for the trade. You know what I mean? Because it's 4-on-2. They go. He kills the guy. Doesn't die, which is even better. And he sees that he's able to just run for the buzzer. Solid clock management. Great job.
Okay, we got Tropa up 2-1 to the Blackhawks. Tropa on the left and Blackhawks on the right. 3 minutes and 43 seconds left. Plenty of time for Blackhawks to pull it out.
Okay, Blackhawks making a big push on the Dorito side and getting a crucial kill on the Dorito side as well. That's big for them. So they're 5-on-4 in great positions, taking positions up in the middle of the field at that snake side tower. Looking inside though, I mean, this is where it comes down to. They drop the zone. They let the guy fill out into the snake. Now Tropa is in the snake 2 and with what's going to be the 50 snake. They've taken a lot of ground, and they got to make sure that their guy that's on the Dorito side for Blackhawks really goes to work. And they're just keep getting kills off of the Dorito side. All right. So now, yep.
Khaos is down with those 2 bodies in the snake now.
No, it's Tropa. Tropa. And Tropa losing their 50 snake. It's 5 on 2 in the snake 2 in the snake Dorito, and they lose the snake Dorito. 5. Nope, and he gets clapped. Yep.
It looks like he's going to go touch the buzzer. Okay, tied up, Blackhawks.
He might be shot in the back, though.
Ooh.
Is he clean? Thumbs up, he's clean.
Up. Tied it up, 2.5 minutes left.
I mean,
plenty of time for either team to pull out a win.
I mean, that was a great job by the Blackhawks. They blew up one side, and they took the advantage that they needed to by pushing down that side. So, I mean, Tropa, it's unfortunate. You ended up stacking the snake side, and then you lost the whole side of the field. But you gotta, if that happens, you gotta work together to make sure you stay alive. It's definitely going to be tough.
Sunday sleepers. What do you think they're going to do? Just run down the field?
I mean,
20 seconds left.
They lost their first one, if I'm correct. I mean, so do they play one more after this?
I believe so. Yeah, they're the last point of prelims.
If I'm them, you have an aggressive breakout, you lose bodies, you play not to lose the point. You know what I mean? Because that's
protect that margin.
Exactly. You play for the tournament, you don't play for the match.
Guns up to both those bricks.
Yep, they lose one.
Oh, and they got a penalty.
Yep. I see 3 bodies walking off for Sunday sleepers, and now, yeah, they don't have enough time to win a point, or they'll lose a point.
Oh. Hey, it was worth a shot. You got to try to.
Yeah, you die. You die on your sword, but as soon as you gotta always have at least one guy play safe, just in case something happens, and that's what they did. You know what I mean? You gotta go for it, and they went for it. It didn't go their way. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Oh, tied up, 2.5 minutes left. Blackhawks and Tropa. Plenty of time on the clock.
All right, here we go. Let's see if Blackhawks can get another big kill off of the D side again. Tropa making into that Dorito wedge off the break.
And into the snake.
Yeah, but
Blackhawks at the 50.
Yep, but they lose an early body on
From
the
the
snake
back.
side. Oh, you can't have that happen. You gotta stay alive. So, I mean, their snake player is on an island. See, that's what happens. When he gets put on an island, he has to stay there and he has to protect himself. Oh, but Tropa loses their snake player, but they have another body right there in the snake side wedge playing defense so that he can't come around, he can't wrap. So that's exactly what he kind of needs to be doing. He has to hunt, but he's going for the crawl.
Looks like he's retreating back to the wedge as Tropa pushes up to the 50.
Yeah, but he's pushing up to the 50, but he's playing defense, pushing up to the 50 when he could have done it. He's probably going to try to come. He's going to try to come around here. Watch this. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
he thought he was still there.
Yep. Threw the body away.
And he threw that looks like a red.
Yep, that's a red. But it's over a minute, so it's not going to be a swing point, but they're going to lose 1, 2.
He just took out the Dorito player and touched the box.
You can't. Once again, it's understanding how you guys are on the field. Like, going for that trade, is that worth it? Maybe if you're up, if you're up bodies, yeah, you get the guy out of the 50 snake, you relieve a lot of pressure. But he's the only body over there. You die, you lose the whole side. And what happened? There? You got a major, both bodies on the other side of the field, and you just gave him a free point. You gave him a free point because you thought that you can go stab a guy that, at the end of the day, didn't really make sense for you to go stab.
Tied up, 56 seconds on the clock. And they're an X ball.
No, it should be. I think it should be a point towards Blackhawks.
Yeah, they're tied up now.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, they're playing, but the other game finished, so they're an
okay,
X
I
ball.
thought that put them at 3-2. No, they're tied up. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. See, point approved.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, see.
Now they're up. There's a delay on the point approved.
Yeah. I mean, that run through right there gave him the lead, and now you're in a position where you have to go. You have to go get him. Now the big thing is how are they going to manage the clock? Who's going to be paying attention to the clock, especially now that they're already under 60 seconds, so you can't hear the buzzer say 60 seconds, and you can't see the refs giving the hand sign for 60 seconds. Somebody always has to kind of be looking over the clock so that they can tell the team, it's like, hey, we're at 45. Hey, we're at 30. We got to start making moves. Hey, we're at 20. Get up and go, because that's the position that they're in now. Now, if I'm Tropa, you gotta have at least one, if not two, people take a big bite.
Well, they have been doing that. They have been pushing every point pretty far up the field.
Here we go. Outside going into that snake one. But Blackhawks are losing early two.
No,
nope.
just one.
Yeah, two.
Oh, two.
No,
Yeah,
two.
okay, off the D side.
Two bodies early, making the run up the field.
And, he touched the that was a 20-second point?
Yeah, just under it.
What up? Did he get hit? Is he clean? What a play, tying it up. 39 seconds on the clock.
I mean, it worked out for them.
Yes.
I'm very happy that it worked out for them. Should he made that move just to run for the buzzer? They have three bodies on the field. It's a miracle that he didn't get shot, and the seam was split perfectly. And you even saw that the Blackhawks player was pointing. It's like he's definitely shot from that from the snake side mini W in the corner. So realistically, he never should have made it. He never should have made it, especially because Tropa's gun was down the whole time, and he was just sprinting for the box. So, I mean, good for them. They tied it up with 39 seconds left. I mean, do it again. Do it again and get the win.
They just called a timeout.
I mean, that's an early timeout. that's real early to be taking it. You know what I mean? You gotta wait a little bit. That way the clock comes down. You see the bodies are all already out there and stuff. You know, because you know that you're gonna be taking the timeout. You know what I mean? This just gives the other team just more time to sit down with their coach, game plan a little bit more, figure out what they want to do. So do you think Tropa is going to make this big push through the center again?
Probably. Now, are Blackhawks going to have their guns where they need to be?
That's, if I'm them, yeah. So
If you put a gun on each side of that can, you should be able. You should be able to prevent something like that.
yeah. I mean, you got to give credit to Tropa. They got those 2 early kills. You know what I mean? I think that's what opened it up. And it was a leap of faith run, realistically.
Yes.
So can Tropa get those early kills again? I think that's going to be the defining moment of how they play the rest of the field. Because I believe they won their first one. I believe
It was an overtime win, I believe.
I think so. So if they won their first one, and I think they play.
Tropa, yeah, they won 3-2.
Yeah, they won 3-2. So they don't necessarily need to win in these 39 seconds, because if they feel confident that they can win in overtime, a win is better than nothing. But you don't have to throw a body away, potentially get a major, and then lose, and then you have to win your next one. Oh, Tropa going all the way to the
ref's
D-side
running
break.
out there.
Yep. Is he gonna call him?
Oh,
Nope.
he's clean.
He's clean. I mean, he's got to be clean. Like, you can't get shot off break from the back center. You definitely
Tropa
can't.
just lost a body from the D side. 2 bodies.
Yeah, I see one, and I see Blackhawks also walking off as well. So it's 4-on-4. Tropa making a move into the Dorito 2, and they have great ground. Blackhawks losing another.
Okay, looks like we're going into overtime.
I
3
mean,
on 3.
they got gifted that. They lost their body, and then they got a minor. Like, another 15 seconds on the clock, their Tropa's running it in. So, I mean, they're lucky that they're now going into overtime, and they can play a full point.
Okay, we're just about to start this overtime match, tied up between Blackhawks and Tropa. It does not look like Blackhawks has anyone on the box. Oh, there we go. They're running.
Tropa's fully there. see four bodies only for Blackhawks play an overtime point.
What did they have? Was it because of the penalty, or they just didn't have the body?
No, even if there was a penalty, there shouldn't have been anything. I think they just only went out with 4, and they lose a body. They lose an early body. So it's most. But Tropa also, I see a body walking off for Tropa. So it's 4 on 3. It looks like. So, but Tropa's in a great spot. Same thing with Black. Oh no, and Blackhawks lose another body. So it was 4 on 4. Now it's 4 on 3. They lose their front Dorito player. Oh,
they just lost the can.
Yep, just slowly getting dinked out.
So just 2 bodies.
Yep. So I mean, definitely making the move to get closer to his teammates, so it makes it easier for communication.
Tropa's got to push up this D side.
I mean,
there's nothing stopping him.
Yep. It's definitely recognizing it. He's in the Dorito 3. I mean, they can slow play this. You know what I mean? There's a ton of time on the clock, and it's just dinking people out one by one. You know what I mean? Working together as a team to make sure that they get those kills. Oh, here's the run. 1, 2. Wow.
That's why someone's got to be watching the tape. He blew open that side of the field.
Is he getting the Dorito? Wow, and he gets the Dorito player and wins the point single-handedly. Tropa going up kills, dropping the ball, not protecting and not working as a team.
Got to watch your ones back.
Oh, man.
What an amazing play.
They had it. They were in all the right spots. They got the early kills. They were up bodies, and they just threw it away. You hate to see it, but good job on the Blackhawks for recognizing.
Okay, then. Looks like we're about to go to break. Next up, we have Enemy of the State with New Jersey Crashouts and Walk-On Warriors with Army Black.